Good morning, everyone. It's May from May Designs, and I haven't been on this channel for a while. This is probably going to be my last video posted here on this channel, May Designs. This video is also going to be on my other YouTube channel, Black Mountain Faith, and playlist from now on called May Designs Co. Okay, so if you want to hear what all's been going on, what is going to go on from here out, then please stay tuned. Okay, friends, so I have not been on here for a while because I have been having a lot of health problems. That being said, things are getting better. But it has made me come to the realization that I can no longer run 2 YouTube channels, 2 websites, 2 Etsy channels. Okay? Sorry about that. My remote viewfinder got hung up. So I have already shut down May Designs website. For those who love my planner items, I am still continuing to offer them, but only on Etsy. Now, May Designs website, maydesigns.com, was not taken, so that is the name of my business. But on Etsy, May Designs, even with the Z, was taken. So on Etsy, the planner shop is called May Designs Co. Okay? So you'll still be able to get, like, excuse me, all the little icons, everything, okay? All the sticker kits, all the deco. We're going to go back to $2 Tuesdays because they're very easy for me. And we're definitely going to continue doing, like the washi and the deco and everything that I do, okay? I will possibly even put my wellness inserts and my actual inserts onto that shop. But at the moment, I just have like my stickers over there, okay? Pricing is very generous. In the website, they were $4 a sheet for a full sheet, sticker sheet, okay? Depending on if it was washi, whatever it was. If it was 5.5 by 8.5, it was $4 on the website. And originally in Etsy, it was $4.25. You guys, I'm trying to make sure that everyone gets what they want, but yet I get the healing time that I need. We have worked out our process in the factory. My little building outside where I create and all your orders and ship them to you, to where I am able to now print ahead and cut ahead. So it's very nice to fill orders every day with just labels as I pack envelopes. Not everything is up to, like a lot of quantities for each and every individual thing. So you might have to wait a day or two for your order to be filled. But pretty much, you will see the shipping times are much easier. Much nicer and faster. So these size the sticker sheets are now $3.65 in Etsy. If they are the, I believe this is, let me think. Okay, this is 4.5 by 6.5. These are $2.75. Circle dots and things are $2. And of course, the icon sheets at this size are $2.50. And then if you just want a small sample of them on the business card size, they are $1. Okay? I will still offer custom scripts as well as, sales. Okay? A lot of people missed the sales. And of course, you know how it goes on Etsy. Anything over $35 is free shipping. Okay? But I am going to dissolve this YouTube channel. I have already dissolved the website. So for planner items only, it is only on May Designs Co. on Etsy. The drop-down link to it will be on in the drop-down menu. Okay? So I did redo my cover. And I took out my January and February because I wasn't able to plan friends. I just wasn't. This is the same planner that you've seen with my printed out vision board. My, 2026 calendar to glance. I put in some personal things about what I designed. Still have not done birthdays and annual bills. And then I just have like a blank grid section here. I have my clear divider for March. And all I did was this past week, or this current week that we're in, and then more notes on the back of things I need to do. So this is my April divider. I think it's super cute with the little Easter bunny. And I would like to go ahead and set up my April monthly because I am having to design several months out and film videos several months out. So that way I can stay on point with some procedures and things I have to go through in the next couple months. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the kit I'm going to be using. It is a religious kit, and I love it for Easter. And it is number 7, the collection is. So this is, I don't need the weekly, and I don't need that. Okay, what am I doing here? Hang tight. Okay, so the kit I'm going to be using, or the collection I'm going to be using, is number 6. It's these really pretty florals for your sidebar over here. And then you can see like the different like April wildflowers. They're so pretty. I love the color palette. Here's the monthly washi. Okay, and then this would be like the weekly extra washi sheets that are just like normal sized and like a thin one. And then we have like the pinstripe. They're very thin washi in 2 different colors. Some more smaller washi and then regular size washi. And yeah, it comes with, you know, you can pick out circle dots, lots of deco, you know, like a weekly bullet journaling type sheet. Lots of options, okay? So let's go ahead and lay this down and let me tell you guys what has been going on for this channel. I am on the fence about shutting down the Facebook group. That's to be announced, but like I said, this is going to be the last video on this channel. All of my content is now going to be on Black Mountain Faith. So I encourage you to come on over there. And if you're only interested in the planner videos, then that's fine. There's a playlist that will be created on that channel for those of you who just want to watch the planner aspect of my business and see, like, you know, keep hearing the stories about my crazy dogs and everything going on with the family, stuff like that. If you choose not to go over there, I will miss you. But I understand. But this is just the way it's going to have to go for me from now on. I think I'm going to go in this direction. I want my flower to, like, you know, face my spread. I don't really feel like it's directional, do you? I mean, if you do it like that, I don't really think it matters. Excuse me. So for those of you who don't know, I had a gastric bypass in 2003. So 22 years ago. No, 23 years ago. Good Lord. And it has damaged my esophagus. I now have what they consider atypia and Barrett's esophagus, and I'm being tested for esophageal cancer in my lower esophagus. Even if it turns out not to be that, the lifestyle changes I'm having to make, my energy level, it's pretty bad at the moment, you guys. It really is. I can't even take regular medicine anymore. I have to take everything liquid. Everything, not just vitamins, like my blood pressure medicine. And if I cannot get it in a liquid form, this is, I must have been using those for crafting. If I can't get my medicine in a liquid form, then I have to open the capsules and swallow them like goodie powders. Which, for anyone who has bleeding ulcers, you know that is not a happy day. Okay, what is going on with my tweezers? How many of them have I used for crafting? Okay. Hang on, let me tell Alexa I need to order more tweezers. Okay, so she's got them in my cart. She knows which ones I like. That's kind of cool. So, yeah, it's been a lot of weight loss, a lot of procedures. I had to have a colonoscopy, I had to have an upper GI, I had to have an endoscope. They took 3 biopsies, 2 came back great, 1 came back seriously concerning. So they're trying to see if some of the medicines I'm on can help clear up all the damage in my esophagus, which it will take years. It is why I cannot keep food down. Those who've watched the channel forever, you know I would always just drink coffee as a meal because it would coat my ulcers with the amount of creamer I put in it and it would calm them down. I have horrible, horrible heartburn every day to where it's just like, it's a fact of life. And so they've got me on some medicine where I have to open it up and swallow it like a goodie powder. And they're hoping that by April 27th, it can clear up some of the damage so that they can get in and do some more biopsies. So, yeah. But having said that, Black Mountain Faith, I have subscriptions for Women of the Bible, Men of the Bible, 365 Promises, my Faith Box. And you guys, I haven't even been posting content, and I am in the building hours a day filling orders because God is blessing me with so many orders here lately. And it is a blessing not only from like, the finance aspect of my business, but like it gives me so much to concentrate on every day other than my health. And so, yeah, I created a wellness planner, and it was like ridiculous to even try to plan in it in the last 2 weeks because daily there was just so many problems with. I had to reset my stomach. Those of you who've had a gastric bypass, if you don't eat for a couple of days, especially the older the surgery is, you basically have to start all over again, introducing slowly to your body different foods and things. And I was on a liquid diet with just like protein shakes and putting for like the last 2 weeks. And you can imagine if you're not really getting in enough protein, because guys, I still can't keep things down, your energy level just crashes on you. Yeah, so finally figured out a solution that worked. We had stopped coffee. I got past the coffee headaches and everything. And then when they asked me to start opening my medicine and swallowing it, I had went a whole week. I went a whole week without throwing anything up, and I was so happy. I was like, finally, And I'm doing the reset where I'm on the liquid diet, and then the pureed foods, and then, when you get to day 10, you're supposed to start introducing food slowly and like keep a journal of what works, what doesn't work, all of that. As soon as I started doing the medicine they asked me to, everything started coming back. I mean, everything. We're talking even liquid. And you can imagine the type of depression you'll go through when you're getting excited because things are working, and then just the way you take your medicine changes things. It was very depressing, and I was already struggling with, should I keep the website open? Should I keep 2 channels going because I can never be on either one, it seems like. And so I just came to the decision I have to do what the doctors want. I'm going to have to go through a lot of stuff to try to get my body because I am what they call critically vitamin deficient and malnourished, even though I am overweight according to my BMI. It is not from eating, it is from my body holding every single thing it can get a hold of because it doesn't know if it can keep food in or not. So having said all that, here is the scary part. Since January 1st, I have lost, almost 29 pounds. That's averaging 2.5, close to 2.5 pounds a week. And you guys, nothing's changing. So it makes me very nervous about why is all this weight coming off so suddenly when I haven't been able to rectify my stomach's problem, keep in any more food than I normally do. It's like, what is going on? So, yeah. In a nutshell, that's why I have not been here, friends. Excuse me. So I'm going to take the trash next Wednesday, and I have a reason for that. It's because Mitzi gets her little spay next week. She's old enough to finally be spayed. So I think we're going to keep it at Wednesdays from now on. I do have something funny to tell y'all. They called me yesterday and asked me if I would mind starting to spend some time outside in direct sunlight. And I was like, okay. I was like, what's that about? And she's like, because it'll help activate your liquid vitamins for vitamin D and K. I said, okay. You guys, look how red my hands are. It's not so bad this morning, but last night it was crazy. I actually got sunburnt sitting on my front porch for 45 minutes, and it was only 64 degrees outside. I'm like, how do you get sunburnt in 64 degrees? And I guess it just shows how much of the vitamins are missing even down to my skin, Okay, this is a groom appointment. Let's see, I got my nails done last week. Then we say this week. I probably need to go get my nails done on Saturday. Well, probably should go on Friday. Really? No, should go next Friday. No, this is next Friday. In case y'all don't know, today's the 26th of March. I'm trying to think. So if we go all this week, yeah, we'll need to go on that Friday. I would say Saturday, but we're so close to Easter, I don't want to have to worry about a whole lot of people in the salon. So if I get my nails done that day, somewhere around the 17th, I'll need to do it again. I need to call somebody to take off some furniture in my house, and I'm hoping that I can get them scheduled somewhere around that Monday. That would be great. I'm not taking any road trips. I don't really have any birthdays to worry about. I do have a doctor's appointment on the 27th to set up the endoscope again. And that means I have to reset my stomach again, which is very, very depressing. So anyway, I mean, it just is what it is, right? So I am going to black in down here. I kind of like them looking like that. Look how pretty they are. I think they're gorgeous. So anyway, all my energy is on just continuing the sticker kits for May Designs the way I have always done it this year. Because I did reformat. I'm going to keep this format, keep my icons coming, things like that. I'll do a weekly Plan With Me in this, what do you call it? Planner, and I'll do one in my wellness. Of course, I'll do monthly setups in each. I'll inform y'all what's going on, you know, health-wise, because I don't want to do that in my Bible study videos. And yeah, so anything planner related, it's only going to be in May Designs Co. on Etsy, and I will continue doing videos under a playlist on my other channel, Black Mountain Faith. So basically, that in a nutshell is what's going on. My my niece is getting married this weekend, which is really nice. My brother went down to Nashville. It's a very, very small wedding. We were technically not invited, but it wasn't out of meanness. It's just because it's going to be that small. So it's basically like immediate family. So like my brother, his girlfriend, and then like her husband, her future husband this Saturday, his mom and dad, and then like his siblings. Audrey does not have any siblings, but congratulations to Audrey. I'm so happy she's getting married. Alright, let's see. Do I want to be able to put notes down here? Makes me wonder, do I want to black this in some more? And I don't like the way it's lining up. Could I make it look like it's supposed to be like that? Interesting. Let me play with this for a second. If I stick it like that, and then I put this kind of like, ooh, right here. I'm going to leave that open for notes. So I do know what I'm doing. I could have printed 2 of these, but I didn't want to. Did not want to. Kind of like that. Yeah. So let's do this. So I don't need a ton of notes in my monthly. That's what my 2 pages behind my monthly are for. Just basically want to put in like the appointments and things like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. There's kind of like a border there. I don't really think I like that. Hang on. Maybe I can make the black line in between it look better. Let's see. You see it like, it's like a little missing section. Let me see, what can I do here? Let me put my ruler here. If I don't like it, I'll take it away. Because, you know, you can see kind of like the black lines everywhere, so I'm wondering. If I did like that, then it looks like it was separated. Kind of dig it. I don't know about y'all, but I can dig it. That way, to me, because I can see the little black line there, and I kind of like that. I can see it there. Yeah, I don't want to mess with it too much. Let me get my cover back the right way. Alright, so let me get my dog's actual appointment, and I'll be right back. Okay, so since I have such a bad habit of losing my grooming schedule, she even gives me like 3 months out. She's awesome. She told me I'm her oldest customer right now. So I'm going to put ×3 at 8:30. I do need to put Mitzi. Let me see, do I have a paw print on here? Or can I steal it from a weekly? Can I steal it from a weekly? I just don't even know. Hang on 1 second. I got my weekly over here. Let me just snag it. Yeah. So I'm going to put Mitzi's spay drop off at 7:30. So she's done. And what I am going to do, like I said, I constantly lose my grooming schedule. I'm going to go right here to June. This way, if I do lose this little business card, it's already in my planner because I'm so bad about keeping up with this. Last month, she about gave me a heart attack. I knew I had a spay on a certain day, but I just didn't know what time. I had a procedure the doctor was wanting done, and I was very worried about conflict schedule. I was getting really freaked out. All right, so I'm going to put June 3rd. This should be just Bella. So it's times 1 at 9 a.m. And then my next one is in July. Bella may have to have a touch-up somewhere in there because she grows like a weed. So this will be July 13th. And it's times 3, so all the dogs at 8:30. This way, if I lose that card, I'm good to go. Yes, yes. Alright, so I'll get out my medical paperwork and figure out, like, what time I gotta go on the 27th for Raven, Dr. Raven. Let's see. Where is that at? Let's see. Actually, that's my actual doctor. It's Dr. Make. It's his office, but I believe I see a lady named Raven. And I'll get that time and fill it in a little while. Okay, so I have a few other things that I need to definitely put on here. I have a snail mail that renews. I have 2 snail mails that renew that day for Black Mountain Faith. And I have another one. We have the, what do you call it? The Faith box. So let's say Faith box. And then this one is, whoops, I'm just going to put Women of the Bible. And I need to also put another snail in there because 365 Promises of God renew that day as well. Okay. Let's see. So we need 2 snails on the 10th, and the reason why is because that is the last day for shipping. Instead of holding the Women of the Bible in the 365 until the ship date of the 10th, now as people are being charged, since I'm ahead, I will be shipping them out, as I get the orders. Let's see, 365 last day for shipping. And it's going to say the same thing above it for the Women of the Bible. Just abbreviating it. Say last day to ship. That way I don't interfere with my date time. And then it would be the same thing for the 15th for the Faith box. And same applies to that. As I get the orders in and I have the products done, I'm not waiting until the 15th to ship. I'm just shipping them out. I'm going to say last day to ship or Faith box. Okay, so I have a new product, and it is, excuse me, I am wanting the Men of the Bible to be caught up. I would say probably by this Sunday I need it to be caught up, and I want to say Men of the Bible sub will begin. If I have to change that date, I will, but that's tentatively, I'm pretty close to getting it all wrapped up to where I can get it on. So the January Men is out, and it's called the first edition, but as I get it straight, it'll be February, March, April, and May I need to get out, so that way this would be for the June. Yeah. And these are for the May, and then the Women will renew. So yeah, I need to get it caught up and on point so that Men of the Bible can start the same way. Okay, so I do know I want to do a flash sale for scripts. Let's see. Where are the labels? Where did I put the labels for this booger? Hang on one second. Alright, I've got it. So I want to do a $2 Tuesday. I'm only going to do 2 in the month of April. And I need to do a script sale. You guys love it when I do that. So we'll do the script sale like after Easter. And we'll do it around the 12th. That way all the subs are out. I'm in good shape. I'm like not getting hit so hard. And we'll do a $2 Tuesday on, let's do it here on Bella's Groom Day. That'd be kind of cool. $2 Tuesday. And we'll do one on the 7th of April. That'd be nice. Alright, so, for Black Mountain Faith, I know I need to get this up here. I need to roll out something up here. Or am I going to do it further? Yeah, let's do it on the day before Easter. Yeah, I need to release my inserts for Bible journaling. And I don't want to say what else is coming that day. I'm gonna hang on that. I'm gonna wait to let you guys know on that because I got to make sure I can pull it off. And I don't like the way that looks anywhere. So let's pull that label off. Come on. Oh, Alexa, how fast can my daggone tweezers get here? I really need them. Okay. I know I need to finish up my Genesis schedule. So that way I can release, do I want to do it with that or just want to do it with a date, circle dot? Let's do it with a circle dot. How about that pretty little light color right there? Oof. These tweezers are so bad. Lord only knows what I have used these for crafting with all my mini albums and everything. I have pulled some chipboard or something I should not have done with these. Okay, so we're just definitely going to say inserts. And I'll put a second circle there if I can pull out the other part I'm wanting to do. Because it's really cool. I had to make sure that it was legal. I had to go the right route for copyright and everything else. And I'm really excited about it. And I think you guys too. You guys will be as well. So basically that's my month in a nutshell. I'll let you guys know that due to some health problems. And unfortunately they're not health problems that are going to go away. This is something... These are huge lifestyle changes I'm going to have to make. And then, God forbid it be cancer or something else that could change things. So I just know that this right here is the easiest way for me to rock and roll with my products. Still be able to talk to everybody, let you guys know what's going on. But, do it in a manageable way for me. So I definitely want to put these, like mason flower jars. I think they're super pretty. I'm actually going to be doing a DIY craft this week with mason jars on the Faith channel, and I can't wait to do it. And of course, you guys will still know all the content. You'll know everything. It's just, it's on the channel that's growing the fastest, has the most sales, and the most interest, honestly, So that's why I'm dissolving this YouTube channel, and everything's going to be just over there from now on. And I hope you're not upset about it, and if you are, I get it. But I have to just do what's best for me. And I'm really okay with it. I'm actually pretty happy. It's going to make my life a lot easier. Alright, so let's go ahead and line that up. This is where I like to put in my massive design schedule and things like that for the month. Like I can show you what I did in March. And this is just when I'm finishing up. So I'm happy I have like a 3-page spread basically. Let's see, what do I want at the bottom? I think I'm going to tie it in. Do I want succulent plants? Nah. Let's just do the flowers that we've been doing in the monthly part. So I think they're pretty. Alright. And of course, I'll fill all this in, and y'all will see it in the weekly plan with me. I'll reference to it and show you how I fold it in. But this is something I like to enjoy, in the morning when I'm first waking up. It's like to write out what I need to focus on each week. And I like to do a master plan like just before the beginning of the month, even though I don't show videos on it. But yeah, so this will be something I take my time and really, think out. Because I have a large wall calendar in the building that will have to match this information so that I can reference it no matter where I'm at in the house or in the factory out there. I have to make sure it's all together. and on point. So I do want to do the, nope, it goes straight into the weekly. Okay, so I have a 2-page spread. We are good there. And then, of course, at the end of the month, I also have a decorate. But I don't know. I might want to use the last week of the month to decorate that. So this was my spread, and I filled you guys in. Like I said, this video will be posted on May Designs to let you guys know that this is the last one where you need to go to purchase items and what YouTube channel you would need to follow to stay up to date with anything, you know, Black Mountain Faith or May Designs, you know, business-wise, release-wise, things like that. And there will definitely be a playlist for May Designs Co. in Black Mountain Faith. So I hope you understand, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I have missed you all. All right. Bye-bye.